Woo! Orale! I've got this urge to hunt and this fascination with fishing, but I have no idea what I'm doing. I got a couple of rods using my tax returns because I really want to do this. I really want to fish, and I haven't been fishing in like 11 years. Now, from what I got from YouTube is like little minimal like tutorials. I got like a few ideas here and there. I kind of know what I'm doing. Mostly I have no idea what I'm doing. Today I'm going to a pond that I kind of have to sneak in. I don't have to sneak in, but the section of it that I'm going into, you have to sneak in. And I've done this once before, like a week ago, just trying out just the rod and stuff, using the bait caster. I mean, what is with that, man? A bird's nest is just, I'm a professional at making that happen. As far as actually using a bait caster, I don't know what I'm doing. So when I get to this pond, I kind of have to cross a fence. The reason for that is I was there a couple weeks ago. This guy was across the water just slamming bass. Like, woo! Woo! Just one after another, just boom, boom, boom. Guy was killing it. So I figured I'd use this technique. Looks like he was using like a plastic worm. He threw the sucker out there and he just slowly started ringing it back. Pulling it back, and then just woof, out of nowhere, slam that thing in. I'm gonna give it a try. Again, I have no idea what I'm doing. Give me some pointers. I can't keep watching YouTube videos because I ask questions in the comments, no one ever responds. So maybe 1 or 2 people will see this and I can get some help. It's another gorgeous day in Beijing where the soup is hot and the octopus is alive when you eat it. Now I fished over here and it's a good sized pond, but I never catch anything out of there, which is there's a high likelihood that I just don't know what I'm doing. But the pond over here, slightly smaller, and I've caught maybe a couple bass out of there in my life. That's it. I've caught a couple bass in my life, period. So let's see if I can get something. Is this many rods necessary? I mean, shit. Ooh, this looks nice. Little spot for my rods. I'm gonna start off with this little worm. I don't know what these are called. I mean, is there certain names for the shapes? Is there certain names for just the size? I don't know. I'm just learning how to use a bait caster, so we have a high chance of a bird's nest. I know you gotta like pinch this before it doesn't go down. I like to let it let off to where it does go down, just slow. And then you throw that son of a biscuit. And you just ring it back, just slightly. Slide on back to you. Is that how you do it? See, being new to this, it sucks, but at the same time, eventually you do catch a fish. It's like a trophy fish. Like it could be half a pound, but being as terrible as I am, once you finally catch a fish, it's guaranteed to be a trophy fish. So right over here is where you're supposed to sneak in. You're not supposed to sneak in, you're not supposed to come in, but this is where I'm gonna be sneaking in because you're only allowed to enter on that side of these ponds. That's what I like about almost becoming a fisherman. If you wanna do something, you go out and do it. Look this way, look that way, nothing. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Holes. Oh, that is a lot of spiders. Oh no, I hate spiders. I freaking hate spiders. Okay. Come on, buddy. Come on. Ow, got my freaking knee. Ow, oh my crotch. Right in the nanny zone. Dadgummit. Oh, that stuff works. Oh, barbed wire hasn't changed in like 50 years. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This is nice. Okay, one thing I like to do, being a new fisherman, I like to throw on a worm, cast it out, and let it sit. Worst case scenario, I don't catch a bass. Best case scenario, I do catch a bass, and maybe something else. Now this, I can cast. I remember this little dingle-dangle when I was just a little girl. Oh, son of a biscuit. Okay. Take that back. I can't cast too well, but I'm learning, all right? That's why I need some help. Give your brother some advice other than to stop fishing. Now, when it comes to bass, I don't know if this is too cold. I mean, Is it harder for them to swim in cold water? I don't understand. I like it to where the hook's not like exposed, especially me, because I'm always getting snagged on something. Oh, that was smooth. So you let it sit and then you drag. I get snagged a lot. I don't know if there's a technique to that. Sometimes I'll get it stuck. I'll feel like something's biting it. I think that's just the rubber bouncing on the ground, but I gotta figure that out. Oh, biscuits. There's a trick to this. I know there is. Sweet Susie. Switch it up. Again, I rigged this worm up kind of to where the hook is like not exposed. Just because I feel like I catch on a lot of stuff when I do that. No way, no freaking way. Holy shista. Oh, ton of a biscuit. Damn. Oh my gosh, I had a freaking fish. Oh, I'm like freaking losing it right now, man. I can't believe that. Oh crap, I got a freaking log. At least I caught something, huh? You stay away from me. You are not welcome here, log. No frick. Oh my gosh. He freaking got off. What am I doing? Oh, what am I doing, man? That sucks. It's a bass too. So I guess I gotta just slam this thing once it hits and just reel in like my life depends on it. Whoa, I think I got a bite on the worm. Yeet! Oh, oh yeah, this one's coming in. Oh, it's a walleye. Das Boot. What's up, hungry guy? Yeah, you got some teeth, don't you? Dude, you choked it, man. It is in there, bud. Oh, those little teeth, dude. Oh, dang, those suckers are sharp. Dude, you launched that worm, buddy. Oh, pliers. Yee. Okay, okay. After much rummaging, there you go, buddy. He gone. Oh, I'm a mess. See, I have no idea what I'm doing when it comes to bass. That's why I throw a random worm out there. Worst case scenario, like today, I don't catch a single bass, and at least I get to reel in something. Spoke to a guy here that grabbed a walleye straight through his mouth and just had to get 4 stitches on his thumb. Whoa! One fish, really? What was I doing wrong? What was I doing right? How do I stop the reel from turning into a bird's nest? 5 times! 5 times I got a bird's nest. Right now, the only thing I'm really catching bass on is tiny little realistic worms. Not the big old Mondo ones. The little like 3-inch worms that look somewhat realistic. That's all I'm catching them on. It's April right now. Is that why? Are they only nibbling on the worms right now? Because it's sitting at the bottom? Because I haven't caught anything on like a, what are the ones called? That spinnerbait. I haven't caught nothing on any of those yet. Let me know why I keep losing fish while the hook is already in their mouth. Help me!